where the breakpoint intersects with the center front. This is my center front. It's not the center front edge, it's your center front. So where it's connected with you connect a line from A to C. That's going to be your roll line.
A or B?
And B to C. B to C.
How did you get C?
It was a 16.
That's the button.
16 down from.
It's wherever you want your first button on the jacket. You have to determine the first button placement on your jacket.
Okay.
From the high point shoulder, you measure down and you connect it. That's going to be your break point.
What are some guidelines on where the first button should hit?
It all depends on how many buttons you want on your jacket. Say if you want 3 buttons or 4 buttons, it has to come up a little higher. If you want 2 buttons or 1 button, it has to be a little lower.
So this is going to be for 2 buttons? Or
Yes, 2 buttons. So you have you extend the break point beyond the shoulder seam. Just extend it beyond the shoulder seam. You draw a straight line.
You extended how much? Just whatever. You just extended.
Yeah, just extend it because we are going to determine the back neck, the length of the back neck. Then you have to measure your back neck, and when we are finished, we measure it. We draw a line. That's going to determine our back neck. But for now, just draw a line to wherever point you can, maybe 5 inches above B. Draw a line perpendicular to A. About 4 inches above A. Yeah, above A. Measure your back neck. Mine is 3 1/4. So just leave this as it is. Let's determine how you want your lapel to roll. If this is going to be your roll line, you determine exactly how you want your lapel to roll. So from this point to say somewhere around here, you want the widest point of your lapel, that's from here to here, to be like 2 inches. Measure from here where it intersects with the neckline, 2 inches. If that's what you want, your widest point. So mine is presently 2.5 inches, and you draw a line from here to C. Call this C. So I want my lapel to roll like this, but now I have to trace. Call this point O, where the roll line intersects with the neckline. Call it point O. So you have to trace below the O, you trace it on this other side. Whatever you have below O, you trace it on this side. Then above O, you trace it on this side. So you fold along the roll line. And now I'm going to trace this line here. So I trace the neckline at this point. You trace the edge of the lapel on the inside and you trace the neckline at this point. Then you turn it the other way and trace this neckline from O down. Is it clear so far?
Can you go back? I got kind of lost after the 2 inches and then you can get
Okay, you fold your paper along the roll line.
the new line.
Remember from point B to C,
Uh-huh.
that's where you actually fold your paper.
Okay.
And you fold it, you trace the lapel edge and the neckline on this side. See the neckline from A to O and the lapel edge.
Oh, do you name that?
This one is the edge of the lapel because I want my lapel to be 2.5 inches. The widest part of my lapel to be 2.5 inches.
Wait, didn't you say 2 first? Or now you're saying 2.5?
I mean, you can determine whatever you want.
Is it?
It's how thin or how wide you want your lapel.
Okay.
It's a design. It's up to you. There is no rule as to whether it's going to be 2 inches or 2.5 inches. You can make it 1 inch. You can make it 4 inches. It's all up to you.
Got it.
But the most important, you measure from this point, point O, out. Whatever which you want on the widest point, that's what you measure. Then you connect it to point C down. It's a straight line. So you turn it on the other side and you trace the neckline, just the neckline on this side. Is it clear? And when you open it up, you see the edge is going to come out and you connect this line here. So let's connect this. You draw on the traced line. So this is going to be the edge of my lapel. And connect the neckline here. And complete these two. So it's like we just transfer this one to this little shape is what we transferred here. So now if you know your lapel points, which is from here to here, so you want it 1 1/4 of an inch. Also, if you guys had your spec sheets, it would have been easy. Okay, the lapel point length is 1 1/4. The collar height at center front is 1 1/4. So I'm going to make my lapel point 1 1/4. Put a notch here, and I make my collar point 1 1/4. The lapel point 1 1/4, the collar point 1 1/4, then the notch or the collar lapel spread 1 1/4, just to be on the safer side. This distance from here to here is 1 1/4 too. This from here to here is 1 1/4. So call these points D, E, and F. D, E, F, E, and D, F are all 1 1/4.
So O to E,
No, you measure from here to here.
1 1/4.
Yes, this is the lapel points. because when it's rolled, that's going to be your notch. See, so you measure from here to here.
I'm a little confused on how you got those points. Was that when you traced that? When you traced over the back, that's how you got those 2 points? D and E?
D is when I trace. D is the same point here.
Okay.
And you measure from D1 and 1/4, you get E.
Okay. Yeah, when you left the 2 inches, right?
So now, let me do this because there are a lot of things going on in this paper. Let me just trace it.